Now students, let's study about the types of mixtures. These are basically the types of mixtures. Okay, so mixtures are basically of two types, homogeneous mixtures and heterogeneous mixtures. Okay, so homogeneous mixtures are those mixtures in which the components are uniformly distributed throughout the mixture. Okay, means the whatever the components which are present in a mixture are those are uniformly distributed. For example, you can say a solution of salt and water. Okay, in case of salt and water, you can see that the solution is so much uniform that you are not able to find the particles of salt in water. Okay, they are mixed so much uniformly. Okay, so that is what we call uniform solution, uniform mixtures, in which the components are uniformly distributed throughout the mixture. Okay, so uh, now this heterogeneous mixture. So in heterogeneous mixture are those mixtures in which the component distribution is not uniform. Okay, so not uniform, you can say it can have the example of chalk, powder and water. Means when we mix chalk powder with water, we can easily find out the particles of chalk present in water. Means after some time the powder which is present in water uh, gets settled down at the bottom of the flask. So that is why we say that the component distribution is not uniform in case of heterogeneous mixtures. Okay, so homogeneous mixtures are those in which the distribution of components are uniform, and heterogeneous mixtures are those in which the component distribution is not uniform. One more difference between the homogeneous and heterogeneous mixture is that only one phase of matter is observed in case of homogeneous mixtures. Okay, and in case of heterogeneous mixture you can have more than one phase. Okay, and also there is no separate visible separation boundary between the components in case of homogeneous mixtures. As I told you in the first point of this difference, that we are not able to find out the particles present in the homogeneous solutions. For example, in case of salt and water, you are not able to make out, or you are not able to find out the particles of salt present in water. Okay, unless you taste it. Okay, and in case of heterogeneous mixtures, as I told you with an example of chalk powder and water, that if we mix chalk powder and water and in a glass, and we put that glass for some time, then we will see that after some time that chalk powder settles down at the bottom of that glass, which creates a visible separation boundary between the components of that mixture. Okay, so that is why there is a visible separation boundary between the components of the mixtures of in case of heterogeneous mixtures. Okay, so this is all about the difference between the homogeneous and the heterogeneous mixtures, or you can say the difference between the types of the different types of mixtures.